Welcome to Module 3, Taking Action. Now, hopefully you realize that the taking action part of the whole equation is the most important. Without taking action, we're not going to get results. And if we're not going to get results, we're not going to make any money. So pay close attention to these lessons. Taking action is critical for you to make money. We're going to talk about how success starts with effective planning. If you don't plan out what steps that you're going to take, well, then you won't know what to do and why you're going to do it and in what order you're going to take those steps. So effective planning is very, very important. We're going to talk about time management and, of course, why it's critical. It's obvious that it's important. Time is the only limited resource in the whole game of business. If you don't manage your time, you're going to hold yourself back and not make as much money as you could. We're going to talk about how your work environment is important. Because in order to sit down and do work and to take that action that's going to bring in more results and hopefully money, your work environment has to be a pretty well set up environment that can help you be as productive as possible, to be as happy as possible, and to get the best results as possible. So that's very important. We're going to talk about how to make incremental progress, how we progress week to week. I like to call it giving yourself a pay raise every single week. As you make incremental progress and things improve, things convert better, things bring in more traffic, things just bring in more results, whatever the business model that you have, that's what brings in more money. So incremental progress with anything you're working on is key. How to use the 80-20 rule for maximum results. As you probably realize by now, the 80-20 rule pretty much holds true with everything. Well, it does with internet marketing. It does with having an internet-based business. So for any business, even if you're not doing an online business, the 80-20 rule applies. You'll find that 80% of the results and positive outcome come from 20% of the things that you're working on. So we're going to talk about how to leverage that equation and how to do it to get maximum results. We're going to talk about the simple concept of what will bring in cash the fastest. Oftentimes you probably struggle with, well, I know I should be working on my business. I know I need to take action to get results and make more money. But what do? I'm overwhelmed. Well, one of the things that can help you make that decision and answer that question is to figure out, well, what will bring in cash the fastest? So what brings the money in the fastest? That's typically always the answer to what do I do next. So we're going to talk about all of those things.